Hey, 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 what's going on? And thank you for stopping by my channel at Danny B Knowing to hang out with your fave psychic medium. What's going on, y'all? As you can see from the cover photo, the title, I am following through with some requests, and this is going to be a Baddies Caribbean prediction video. So basically, what I'll be doing is pulling some cards, using my visions, my psychic abilities, all the good stuff, and pulling the tea for us, for me, for y'all. It's for the people, you know? And I think it'll be really fun. Just to dig up some things. I can't say it's all gonna be uber detailed, but I'm gonna lay the land. And if you've been following my channel for a while, then you know how it goes and you see my predictions come true. And if you're new here, hey boo, what's going on? How are you doing? Go ahead, get your blunt, get your wine, get some water. Hell, get a book. If you're just someone who just likes to hear chitter chatter as you do other things, Geminis. And let's get into this reading. So I'm going to be using the Harry Potter deck again. I've been kind of feeling this deck, so we're just going to roll with the train until I feel like touching my gold again. And before we get into this reading, I need y'all to do me a favor. First of all, I want to thank y'all so much. I've gotten some really great feedback and love for my psychic reading on Natalie Nunn, which is part of my Zeus series. If you didn't know it's a series with this, baby, check in, get into it. Start queuing up those other videos. I've done a psychic reading of all Zeus, the company, the network. Then I did one on Lemuel Plummer, Lemon Pepper, and then Natalie. And I have one on Krishan. Not sure if I'm releasing it before this or the next one. Probably gonna release this one first. That's pending. And then this one. So it's a series, y'all. Get into it. Let's tap in. So please, please, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Show my channel love as I continue to grow. I'm able to continue giving content. And if you look at the number of my videos, I have a lot of content already. So take time, divulge in. I do a lot of psychic readings on pop culture. I've discussed climate change, what we're seeing going on now. I've discussed things that affect us like money. Yeah. 2 different readings. I've done follow-up. I've discussed layoffs. I've discussed the future of tech, the future of Twitter, Instagram. So, check that out. That stuff is still valid to this day. And let's get into it. So, we're going to start off shuffling first. As y'all know, if you've been following this series or if you're new here, I am a fan. I do watch Baddies and I watch a lot of some of the Zeus content. I come from the era Bad Girls Club. That's what I was raised on. So, when I'm doing these readings, it is partly a fun, partly like to be nosy, get some tea. Also, to really have a video line here stating some of the things I'm speaking about, really serious allegations and stuff being discussed. So when stuff starts coming out, we have this to pull, and there are a lot of other readers doing the same thing, but I want to use this as an archive. And I like pulling tea on especially things within like Black entertainment to have that, so let's get into it. Dear benevolent honorable ancestors, spirit guides, that could be family. Actually, let's start with music cards. So many music bitches on this cast, right? But I'm tripping. We're going to start with a music card from Jalissa's Messages. I think she still sells them on Etsy. They're really fun to pull. I like pulling music cards. I get messages in music, lyrics, and everything. So I like to get a little extra insight utilizing that. Dear benevolent, all of your ancestors, spirit, ask for your assistance and your guidance to assist with this reading on Baddies Caribbean on the Zeus Network. Yes. Can we start with a music card, energy, message, insight? Let's start off with the tip of the iceberg and work our way down, baby. Let's get into it. What's going on? What's the tea? What's the insight? Oh, that jumped out. Since I was a Navy. That could be another music message. But let's see what we have here. We have Drake, Marvin's Room. And if you watch my other readings when this card comes out, I'm always like, this is like the bitter nigga song. Well, let's get into it. Marvin's Room, Cups of the Rose, bitches in my old phone. I should call one and go home. They do that. I've been in this club too long. The woman I will try is happy with a good guy. But I've been drinking so much that I'm going to call her anyway and say, fuck that guy that you love so bad. I know you still think about the times we had. I say, fuck that nigga that you think you found. And since you picked up, I know he's not around. Ho, 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 ho. We all know JoJo's version is the truth. Love it down. I know this one down, but JoJo's version is it. But what I'm getting from here is, which is in my old phone. I should call when I go home. The storylines are gonna be a bit off this season because a lot of the context is gonna be cut out. And as you know, you've been watching Baddies. If you're here, you're probably fans of it. You've been keeping up with it. We know they're good for that. For example, the drama between Anna Mac and Scotty. In a clip, Anna Mac is saying, like, I'm gonna keep fucking you, nigga, I'm gonna fuck you. They never brought up the fact that they're both sleeping with the CEO, and that's the tension, that's the issue. They try to be cute with that, the reunion, but it really didn't give nothing because all you bitches are sitting up here looking at each other's faces, still protecting him. So, don't care. But what I see here is that there is going to be this levels of competition with people feeling like she's having what I have. I need to be in her place. No, she thinks she's all I need to knock her down. We saw what happened when Natalie literally scratched up Scotty's face and tried to fight her over a plate of food. When it was deeper than that, it's because Scotty's like, filling in her place. She's like, I'm fucking this nigga, I get perks. And I mean, like, that's what it is, But when you have ego, when you have an issue with wanting to be in control, wanting to be in power, and feeling like you own a person, it ain't never gonna make sense. Excuse me. And so then we have these other lines, which I think pertain to what we have going on with Stunning Girl Crenshaw. I've been in this club too long. The woman that I will try is happy with a good guy. We have Stunning Girl saying she's about to go to another network and stuff. So we see how Lemuel likes to antagonize people. For example, I think with Scott, when Tommy was coming on the show, she had him on speaker talking about the money she's getting. She's like, oh, 130, 170, 200K. And a lot of us know that's what Krishan was requesting for that reunion. Him willing to give it to somebody else for a couple days versus her. Then we have Stunner Girl, we have Asian the Brat coming out, like, they gave me 250K for a few days to have fun, do the thing. And we have I'm sorry, is it not Asian the Brat? It is. Or Asian Doll, I'm sorry. Asian Doll, I think it is. My bad. Don't get on me. Asian Doll, no, it's not Asian Doll, I think it's Asian the Brat. I'll correct it down here with some words. I don't have time to cut this off. I don't have another phone yet, so we're going to stick with that. But we have Asian Brat coming on saying, like, I got paid this amount, and we got Stunner Girl being riled up and getting real ugly online. And it's because, he's like, y'all think y'all over there good? Y'all think y'all happy? Let me wave this in your face. Let me wave the fake money in your face because we got Tommy coming online talking about she ain't been paid yet. Let me wave the money in your face. And I've said in other readings, they are paying people, but not everybody. They got to make it stretch somewhere. So that's what this is giving me, like that bitter nigga shit. And that's going to be a very big part of the show. That's going to look so weird. We're going to all be confused, like, wait, how does this correlate? Why are they fighting? Like, I don't have a problem with the fighting, but damn, can it make sense? Damn, can a bitch get the extra tea? Can I understand where the issue's coming from so I can know whose side to be on or whose side not to be on? Or just, eat and just enjoy because two terrible people knocking heads? Like, let's really talk about it. And so it's like, I say, fuck that shit that you think you got going on. Fuck that new network you think you're going to. Fuck them people you're working with who you think you're hella cool with. Oh, you're in club. That's how Lemuel is, So a lot of his bullshit, it's going to be over this. Treating certain people a certain way, trying to dangle things in people's faces to get them against each other. It's all on purpose to cause this animosity, right? Setting people up. So let's pull some Harry Potter cards to get more insight. Bad girls. Also, Sin City wasn't made for you. Some of these girls are not made for this show. We're going to see that as well. A lot are going to be coming out after the fact as episodes are airing, as they're getting triggered, as they're remembering things. Because, we got to remember a lot of these women on these shows be blacked out drunk, doing drugs, don't know what drugs, not about to get into it, and I'm not talking about weed. Let's start there. Okay? Like, they're in the midst of certain things, not being fed, not being cared for as employees of this establishment. So, a lot of things that they're probably been gaslighted until that happened, they look back at the TV like, I didn't realize you were trying to jump me from back there. Wow, I didn't realize you really felt that way about me, but you're telling me this. But of course the cameras don't show that because it's a bit of a narrative. We're going to hear a lot of that. I'm gonna keep it G. Some of it's going to be a lie. Some of it's going to be truthful. And what I'm seeing here is Bianca and Mariah Lynn. I'm seeing that there's going to be a lot of social media back and forth. And as episodes are coming out, it's going to be back and forth between both of them, either keeping some details to themselves, not being fully truthful. But Mariah Lynn, I think, really took a lot of brunt of things, not realizing like she's just being set up to take it. Like, I just think back to when what's that I don't want to say crazy, I'm moving away from using that word. What that interesting lady Smiley did when Smiley came in there and just like threw her around like a rag doll in that first episode? Mariah's like, Natalie, get her. And now just standing back, I don't know what to do. You set that up. Like, you set it up, so let's keep going. Because even on Max, they try to stop her from being able to come in and fight, but Smiley used to come in with a hoodie, mouth guard in, with, ski mask on, gets work. Let's talk about it. All right, let's pull some cards. What is to come up next with Baddies Caribbean? I think somebody pushes somebody out of the boat or something. Let's see. And what themes do we can see come up? All right. So first card I have is this Four of Clubs Werewolf. So this must be Remus. Or the evil one, but I'm gonna pretend it's Remus. And then we have this Jack of Clubs, Birdies, Bots, Every Flavor Beans. And then this Three of Clubs, Potions. So, if you already thought about potions, like, oh, okay, who's mixing shit up, who's shaking the pot? You already know it's the Chin. You already know it's Natalie. With this Four of Clubs, I'm seeing that, again, familial things are going to be a theme here. They might bring up, it might be some drama with family members stepping into certain beefs coming on. We might also see that some people might be called fake or said like, they change and now they're acting like I'm their enemy. It's like, it makes me think of when the werewolf transforms in Harry Potter's world and they're only able to be safe with animals and other werewolves. With humans, they will attack. So with this, it's like, you're acting like I'm not part of your king, you're part of your group, and you're kind of being weird, and I'm finding out you're doing weird stuff behind the scenes. And then with this Jack of Clubs, I'm seeing it's going to be men mixed into this. Along with that, there's going to be so many layers to some of these issues, and we're not going to understand the full rest of it. For example, one of the main layers is Lemmy being, how can I say this? Lemmy acting like a housewife, like, it gives you Peter from Housewives, but maybe I'll put that gift meme here, but it just gives like he's just the one mixing things up with the potions, but also just feeding bullshit to people in different ways, different things, and using his power to cause fear. First of all, these women are out the country. They most likely pay their way to get there and back, so they're relying on this company too. They're being put in vulnerable situations while under the influence and being told to just go. So, what these cards are showing me, like, with this Five of Spades upside down, they were trying to utilize certain fears for certain women within this, and we're probably going to see a lot of it not work. A lot of stuff's going to come out after the fact with some of this. There's going to be fallouts from the network. Some of these people that were sticking up for the network are about to turn around and be like, it really was not a conducive and safe workspace. We have this Two of Spades Hogwarts ticket. I keep saying someone's on their way out the door. Someone's ready to step out, and not even just to branch out, to put their talent, their effort somewhere else, but also to speak on certain things going on within this network that goes really deep, right? Let's get some insight. I want to understand more of the context with how Lemuel fits in with these layers and certain things that are not going to equate on camera for the audience. What can you give me on that? Yeah, he's just going around making people feel good, like, hey, you my one, you the star. And going somewhere else, yeah, she really thinks she's a star. She's not. That bitch get on my nerves. You the one I really want to push through, but like, I need you to know, do your big one, handle her. With this Two of Clubs, with this shrunken head, it's like he's in control. You see like how their mouth is so shut here? But like what I'm seeing here is like him just being messy, like whispering people, telling people certain things, treating people a certain way in front of the crowd when it's unexpected, and putting them in embarrassing situations. Also, we may not see this on camera, but something's happened behind the camera with him orchestrating it in a way. It's like, if you really want to be in this house, be on the show, you gonna fight her right now, run that shit, like just some really weird Fight Club type of nasty energy. What else can you give me? I think someone's gonna be gifted a watch within the cast. We'll see. That's gonna cause some issues. We'll see. I'm seeing Rolly. What's going on with Rolly? Seven of Hearts. There's something in here mixed in with relationship drama, other people. So I'm seeing Rolly. We might see some issues with people bringing up certain situationships. And, oh, so sorry. Bringing up certain situationships and relationships. Context of sex. We might also see like or hear more about that type of sex work. There's something here dealing with other people in relationships is going to be a big spotlight and drama throughout the season. I do see some tired ass storylines about to play. It gives me like a flat line, like Nally really trying to like. It's like the whole chain shift from last season. Who gives a fuck? Get it back or don't. Off camera, don't care. But it's like they feel like they have nothing else to discuss. When they do, they're just protecting certain things and trying to play it different in front of the camera. So, really keep that in mind. Like, a lot of the tea and things we've been seeing in these previews are probably not going to play on for cameras for shock value, because they play out the whole scene, or we get other context of things that they don't want us to have. Okay? Can we get some insight with the starts of some of these fights and incidences? Oh, social media beef, twisting words, lying. Sorry, it was like looking at a vision. It's like I see Mariah and Bianca arguing. It's like they're in a bedroom or something. It's supposed to be talking. And then it jumps Mariah in conversations with other women around, and just kind of doing that victimhood thing. But we'll see more of that. Let's see. What else can we get from this? I gotta let y'all go soon. I know I don't want y'all to go either. But I want to make sure I'm not usurping time and just wasting time. Yeah, King of Clubs. The nigga is not the prize. Let me add context. The nigga, they're acting like there's a nigga here that's the prize. Probably Lemmy, with him being CEO, with them trying to, lick it in front of the boss. People be so worried like somebody's their god, when it's like, That person will literally skin you and eat you if we were the last things on earth. Okay, let's be also for real. There is like some type of incentive here that people are trying to jump to, run to. I see Chin. I know she's gonna be a little nasty thing. We're also gonna see Eight of Spades. Some very deep shit coming out and being spoken about that, you know, will trigger some people. Maybe there's like situations or there's arguments and people throwing very low things like without context. Just saying and spewing shit, not understanding the severity of it. That is what we're going to see. We're probably going to see a lot of talk about certain offensive things being spoken about on this show that's going to backfire on that cast. So this Eight of Spades is telling me there is going to be someone tickled the wrong way and it's going to start some biting. Because you see the Prisoner of Azkaban, and you know, the third movie with this book. And you gotta like tickle the spine to make it calm down. Otherwise, it's gonna try at you. And that's what we're gonna see, you know, like we're gonna see some fun scenes, some fun times. We're also gonna see certain people coming together, building a friendship. We might see some people just banding together because they don't like one person. Also, some people may not look well displayed on camera in terms of looks due to certain work being done, y'all. Let's just be kind and be prepared. And that's all I have to say in terms of that. I think this season is going to cause a blast of just some outrage. And like, I don't think last season had a lot of really great gifts. I think we're going to see a lot more of that this season coming up. But also, we know how fast they filmed this and probably how a lot of it it's going to be edited a certain way. But if you're seeing a scene and it seems like something's not making sense, there's no context, and there's a thought that comes to your mind, not something wild or like unnecessary crazy, because some of y'all like a little mean. It's probably what's going on. And a lot of times it aspires to the fact that there is a toxic ass man and a woman running this, but a man who's all into this, utilizing his power to cause issues. And we're gonna also see a lot more fighting from Scotty because yes, he's gonna be sleeping. He's gonna be sleeping with that woman that's trying to fight her. The issues, the animosity, is all because of that. And what are the last things said? And then I'm out. I know I said that before, but one last thing. I'm shuffling. Queen of Hearts, Jack of Hearts, or this pair. Like I said, I do see a falling out coming between Lemuel and Natalie. They're probably going to try to be on this campaign like, and we're brothers, we're cool, we're great, and la 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 la. I'm sorry, you can't be great or cool with somebody that talks to you like you're dirt on the bottom of the shoe. And I'm talking about Lemmy towards Natalie, you know. So what we're going to see here is like probably like a split. Also, bottom of the deck for clubs, yeah, it was gonna be in a way. So we might see something aspire between Natalie and Scotty again. And it might be because Lynn will set it up, you know, like that bitch, go get that bitch, you know, you down for me, you get her. And you know, we'll see. And that is what I have for y'all. That is the predictions I have. That is the read I can give, the insight, some context. I hope you enjoyed this. Please bookmark this reading. Come back to it as the season goes on. So you can be like, hey, that prediction came. Yeah, that didn't come. Let's see. Let's check it out. And this was so much fun, y'all. I think this is my last video for the Zeus series so far. We'll see. Thank you so much for tapping in, tuning in, for all your lovely comments, for liking, sharing, commenting. I really appreciate it all. I'm so happy if you're still here at the end of this reading that you enjoyed it. And I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.